Yo, how is everybody doing today? I'm having a great day today. And yeah, we're going to be making the map for the Battle Royale. So, turn the music down a bit. What we're going to do is use some procedural generation for the map. And then we've got these rocks that we can place around the mountains to have them have a little bit more variety. As you can see, got mountain bits and stuff. So yeah, so what we're going to do is get this procedural generation up. So I'll just put this out here like this, go to our terrain tool. It's not terrain toolbox I need, sorry, it is terrain painter if I can find it. Need a terrain painter. I do have it somewhere, I can't remember where it is. I think it's on the terrain. So we got some stuff here, so we just click on it and edit the layer. So what we're gonna add is, I forgot where the add button is for this, I always forget. I swear it was this one. You try and add texture, no it's not that. It was in here, I swear it was. So we need this one to be on the bottom of the shrine. So it's not that one. I swear it was that one. Wait, no, there is a document, I need to find it. Where is it? Right, so add layer. Alright. Says it's that, but I got no idea why it's not doing it. Is it because there's too many textures? I got no idea. It's right there. Is it this one? Yeah. So this one goes on the bottom here, and we add. So this is the base layer, I'm guessing. So the top one's the base layer, I think. So we need to add the base from this order first. I thought it was the other one, but it doesn't matter. So we need the snow to be at the bottom there. So let's add height. Multiply. I think it's, yeah, it is height. $15. I think that'll be good. Maybe a bit too high. This is literally just the base, so it's not really bothered where it goes. So got height, noise, slope, and texture mask. So this goes on the beaches right here, which is pretty cool. And then we'll go to dirt. It's already added it, but what we want to do is add height right here and put it down a little bit. We're also going to add another one for the slope value. Do it as add. Oh, this one as add. So we can do these slopes a little bit more. Just random patches of dirt in the grass. Like that. The grass is pretty good as it is. I'm gonna add height to this one. we gotta, I think we've gotta do height to this and just put it all the way down. Yeah, I'm environmentally modelling. I just wanted your opinion on something, but it doesn't matter. I'll message you after my stream. I'm doing procedural generation on this, so yeah. So for this one, we want to go for more of not height. Delete that one. We want to go for more slopes. So we have the slopes here. And then this one will also add slopes. Yeah, I am. But we'll go in. These are just the base textures. And then after, we will be using actual physical models to patch everything up. So it doesn't look so weird. And the snow needs to go on the height as well. But, I think this will be the better there. And the snow, add in height noise. It's just base texture, and then we're going to go in and add. I'm going to go in and add features to the terrain. This is literally a height map that I downloaded, randomly downloaded. So obviously the mountains look alright close up. These textures can actually be less tiled because they are 4K textures, so we can go in, do 0.5 like that, and it should look, is it 0.5 or is it more? I can't remember. Oh yeah, you gotta go up in volume. So these can be literally 4 tiling each, so we can have less tiling in there. Because these are 4K textures, you won't really see it much. So on here, just put 4 on each. The dirt is just kind of random, so we need to add actually this one. Oops, is it this one? No, it's this one. Need to hit the maximum height, I think. Yeah. And then the minimum fall off. Bit like that, and then have the snow on top of the mountains. And then this will be like that, and then this will literally be This will cover the top of the mountains, hopefully. It's more realism, but aliens. Hopefully. That snow does not look great. So what's wrong with the snow? Oh, it's because of that. That's why. So we need the snow on top of the mountains. So very... we could do 200 for the fall off on the snow. And then... oops. 200 on the snow is pretty good. And then just tile it 4 on 4 like that. And then we got the thingy, so we need to go in and have that as 4 and 4. So there's no tiling issues. Obviously I'm going to need to go in on this and do some of it manually. That snow's still at low points for some reason. I don't want it at the low points. I want it just at the high points. Right, Coca. I've got a text. Oops. So obviously, settings, train detail. What's 4K? 4K res. So that I think is 3840. Got wind. I haven't done any trees or anything yet. I'm going to have to go in here manually and paint some of this. But this is literally just a base for me to work with. So, where's the green? So what's taken up all that? It's all the dirt in it. So the height needs to go. Maybe down a bit, I'm not sure. Could always do that. Oops. I don't know why the dirt's taken up so much. Let me delete these two and then re-add them. I could do random noise for the thingy as well. Do random noise and then add a height to it, so it's not so high or not. don't want it so high. So it won't randomly, but it's a bit too high for my liking. It's a random noise on that. So snow. Why is it doing that? I got no idea. Delete that. What's curve do? I've never used that one. So stick to high and go minimum height would be... Is this like really high? It is really high. So that can be the like the snowy area. Oh, that's more like it. That's more like it. So we got snow. So we got some snowy areas here. I could have this snow a little bit more. A little bit more. And then the fall off. So it looks like some of the snow's coming off the mountain. That looks alright. Saying it's done automatically and not completely by hand, I think that looks quite good. The water looks really like sandy. I need the dirt to come off the beach a bit. So what we can do is add a little bit more dirt on here. Do that. And then what I can do is add another dirt one layer. Okay. Add it down here. Oops. I need to add. Oops. Keep on clicking the wrong one. Noise mat. Oh, what did I just do? There we go. And then we've got this one. It can be but then we'll add a height multiplier to this so we don't get the noise all over the top of the mountains. We can adjust it like that. Have patches of dirt like that. What do you think? It's quite a bit of tiling now. The normal scale needs to be 4 as well. That doesn't need to be 1. I mean, that looks alright up close. So I think I'll just add them all as 10, so we don't get the tiling as much, as they are all 4K textures. So. What did I just do? Did I move that? Ah, by accident. Didn't I? Oops. My fat fingers. And that looks pretty good. So there's a lot of bumps. It's not exactly smooth, but then again, you wouldn't expect something like this to be smooth. So what we can do now is go to, let's just save this quickly because I know what I'm like, I'll mess it up. Go to Windows, Train Toolbox, select this, and then there is a chopping tool. Where is it? Do 4, so it'd be 4 by 4. What? There's no compatible terrains. Why are there no compatible terrains? That makes no sense. So this one, continue. This is a 4K map. So the map is 4 kilometers by 4 kilometers. Oh, that didn't work, did it? And this is why you always save your scene before doing anything. Keep original terrain. No terrain selected. Let's see. It does not like being split, which is a shame. I really wanted to split it, so it'd be less CPU intensive. This I'll have to do for now. Can I delete this now? Yes, I can. So maybe it'll work now. Let's see. Nope. Does not like working. It does not want to split the terrain. It doesn't matter. Okay, so what we're gonna do is paint separately the stuff on the terrain. I can never find where the paintbrush is. Oh, it's here, that's why. So, paint. Layers. So we've got all these layers that we can paint like that. So we can make, let's say this bit here, make it a little better. So what we're going to do is put the brush size down a bit, like that. I don't know why it's blocking like that. I think it's because of the train size. So let me try something really quickly. Let's go window, train toolbox, create terrain, and I always forget where the height map settings is. Right, but can't remember where I put it. I got a couple of height maps that I've used. I think it's this one that was the best. And then we're going to split it and then add the terrain painter on it and see if that works instead. Because we want the terrain to be no more than 1K each tile of the terrain. Yeah, I got a picture of the Antarctic as well. Why is it lagging? That's weird. Let me just save my scene and close Unity. We're going to see if closing it and that actually stops it from lagging a bit. I've got no idea why it's lagging. It must be some setting somewhere. Let me go back to Windows and get this back up. I think it's because of this height resolution. Maybe, I'm not sure. See if this works. I think it was. Now it's done all this height here, but we need to make the height a little bit more. So we can import 400 maybe. Delete this and create another terrain. That's too much. What was the height on this terrain here? Let's have a look. It was 80. So we'll go for 80 because that's what the original terrain was. Might need to bump this up a little bit more because it seems like it's not generating the height map properly. That's even worse, what the hell. Alright, I'll just do 125 for this. And create terrain. Seems very weird when it's doing that. What if we just do like 129? We need to find a really good balance of detail and terrain. That's all good. But what I'm going to do is we can paint some of the mountains in as well with erosion brushes and stuff. So does this allow me to paint on any part of the terrain? No, it does not. Which is really weird. Oh yeah, it does. Alright, so obviously we're not going to paint a hole. We might do a cave or something to do that later on. But we just want to create some higher features, I think. So set height. Obviously I'm not going to go with a normal brush, because that defeats the purpose of brush size is a bit big. Still too big. What's it not allowing me to change my brush size? That's extremely weird. Oh, it's this one. Alright, so we got our brush size now. We can literally just higher these maps a bit, mountains a bit, not too much, because I set the height to 80, so that's 80 meters upwards, and actually let's try something else. Let's go to window, train tool, and set the train height to about 2000, but we will set the height here instead to 80, so we get the train height, but hopefully that's how that works. We will see. Alright, let's have a quick look, see if that's the way it works. Ooh, that's nice. So we can have some really big mountains. So where do you think I should put some mountains, guys? Where do you think I should put some mountains? I think a good mountain would be along this mountain line. Ooh. On here like this, maybe. I think that's a bit too aggressive. We can also do some alien mountains and stuff. Ooh, I can add a brush as well, so it's pretty cool. Brush size down a little. Not brush size, brush strength down a bit. So we can get some lower features first. And we're going to put in some mountains over here. I don't know why it does that. That's weird. Do 10 spacing maybe. I want a mountain around this ridge here. Let's grab this. Have a look. Okay. So we can probably... This has some nice brushes. So we're gonna quickly get this asset. So we've got some more brushes. There we go. Install. Import the brushes. Oops. Some more brushes there, some more brushes. So we just installed some brushes and we can now go to wherever I installed the brushes. Can't remember where. I don't know where it installed. Is it here? No, it's not that. Where did it install? It's usually in here. Did it install in editor? No, it did not. Wait, I got no idea where that installed. Okay, so them brushes don't work. So let's try reinstalling that. Let's see. Assets gizmos. So these brushes don't work. So let's just delete this then, as it's not working. Weird. Just have to work with what we got. Gonna add literally a mountain here. And I think that's a bit aggressive, so what we're going to do is just smooth it out. Smooth it out right there, and then we'll just go thermal erosion. If my brush strength wasn't at 100%, so we're doing some erosion on the mountings here. Yes?
Can I make chocolate sandwich?
Yes, go away. Thank you. I'm trying to do this. I don't have a splat mat. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. So we need 16 different here. Right, Wes. How are you today? I did not go in there. Boom. So one is send. So edit layer for 1010, which is really good. That's our base texture, and we're gonna add another one. It's not that complicated. I'm just doing procedural generation at the moment. So I literally just add, let's say, dirt, and then go down here, use multiply dirt, and this is the minimum height, this is the maximum. So what I can do is take down the maximum height and have it as something like let's say 20, and have the minimum height 10, because we need to get some of these beaches in here. So we got some, we could do like 15. So this is where all the dirt will be. Yeah. It's not really a good dirt textures, no. I don't know why is it not. Okay, wait there. Dirt. Why is it this colour? Right, let's add a second one then. Create. And we go to terrain layer and then dirt 2. If I can rename it properly, that is. Dirt 2. And then we get this. This is basically the input. So we got this. This is the colour map. This is where all the colour detail is. Go here. Now it says I need to set it as normal, so I click on it and go down to this drop box and hit normal, apply, and then that normal map is done, and I'll put that in there. And I got leaves and stuff. If you guys are wondering where I get all my textures from, I get them from this website, public domain materials, and you can literally type in like dirt and it'll give you loads of different textures that you can use for free, all public domain, so you can use them for as much as you want, it does not matter. So I'm going to add the dirt 2 that we just created. Going to edit the layer and put it as 1010, and then add height, and then the minimum height is going to be 15 and 10, 11, and then gonna have the maximum height is 20. So we get this dirt here, and then we can add another one called noise, and we can have the noise of this like this, and adjust the height again so it's exactly the same as this one. So we have our base material, and we can actually add a noise layer onto this as well. Just have a little bit. As these are right next to the beach, I would think that there would be some sand in the dirt. So we're gonna just lay it on like that. So we got some sand patches in the dirt, some sand in the dirt, stuff like that. And then we go to dirt 2 and basically have the noise like maybe there, something like that. So you get this kind of two-toned, and then the more you go out, the more the dirt is here. It also kind of gives the player the general idea of the tides of the planet, like the water tides, as sand is being pushed up here. So they will get a general idea. Okay, so there's the tides come up here, dragging the sand up to the dirt here, which is really cool. So yeah, The only thing I don't like is the fall off. Here. So what we'll need to do is add the more like 13 and then just add fall off so it's not so abrupt in this. So our next layer will be, so we're going to add grass. I think it's this one. I'm going to add 2 grasses because we've got 2 grass. Actually, I don't want to add 2 grasses. So what we're going to do is maximum height, obviously. So our height for the dirt was 10. So we're going to have this as 10. Actually, probably 15 actually. Maybe a bit more. Maybe 17, 18, 19, 22. That's 122. So obviously I'm going to have to clean bits up of this. So just have it as 20. So we want some greenery. Going to clean up these bits over here and all this over here, which is going to be quite good. So we've got some nice grass going on. Can have it as 10-10, so there's not as much tiling. So we got that. We're gonna add our moss rocks here, and obviously this is gonna be not noise. It's going to be height. If I can click on the right one. Obviously I need to make it more so there's not as much cliffs. That there. And then we'll add another layer called rock, and this one will be height and slope. So we'll go to height and we'll have it like that, and then we'll add slope into this. So the height we can kind of mess around a bit and put that at the top. Have it like that. So we get some of that nice slopiness there. I'm gonna have the fall off here a bit, so it kind of blends in with the surroundings a little bit. Maybe 13 for this, and then maybe 10 fall off. 15 for the maximum height fall off for this, so it kind of blends in a little bit. I'm gonna have to blend this in myself a bit more. So we've got that done, and now what we want to do is add one more that is snow. I want to save my project before I do. So with snow we're going to have the minimum height all the way to the top. So we're going to have 35, oh no it's not, 65, and then the fall off right down there. So it's very snowy on top of some of the mountains. We can drag the minimum off if we wanted to, but I think the snow looks really good. And go back to this and actually add a bit more rocky, a bit more. So take down the fall off, then we go back up here. We're gonna go just have it like that, then drag it down a bit. So up close this should be quite good actually. So we've got the snowy mountains, we've got grasslands. I'm going to actually search for some grass so we can have some grass, not glass. I like that. We could download that. Maybe I've already got it. Oh, I do have it here. I have it here. So we're gonna. You're right there, Chef. How are you today? Grass, dirt. So we're gonna add. We're gonna do that. Lock this layer. And then just literally add this, and that says it needs to be normal map, so we're gonna add that, and then what we're gonna do is paste it in here. We've got some more ground textures here that I want to also add, so I think this is leaves. What we can go is do show an explorer. Alright, we can add that as well. So we can go create train layer, grass, dirt, dirt. Seeds. So we're gonna just have that like that. I think it was that one. 20. So I'm gonna add that there, add that there. We're gonna have to make this as a normal map again. Now we can have this as grass leaves 1 and then grass leaves 2. So create grass leaves, and then we'll lock that, and we'll go down. Add this bump map, make the bump map a normal, boom, got that one done. So we've got that one, and then we've got one more, ground texture that I want to add. And actually I'm just going to classify this as leaves, because that's literally what it is. It's just leaves. Go here. It is a normal map. Cool. I think it's at the bottom somewhere. So, and we're going to put it in here. And now we're going to add them here in between the thing. So we're going to go grass dirt, add that here, and then add a height map component to it. This that needs to go down. Or maybe not, that's weird. So I think 25 would be good. Or maybe 20. And then just add the fall off, minimum and maximum fall off, so we can get some of that patchiness. So if we have a look, should be some patchiness. But what I want to do also is literally add some noise, so it's not completely uniform. So it's something like that. I don't know why it's so blocky, but maybe that's the brush, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's add another one. Grass seeds, drag it down so it's just here. Height. Just break up that stuff a little bit. We can literally adjust if you wanted to, just have it quite fully fall off. So also need to edit the layers so they're not so tiled. Is that a quote from somewhere? Why is this so shiny? Did I hit something by mistake? Or is it because of the water? It's not the water. There's no metallicness on these. Hit this turn. So we've got that, and then we're gonna add one more called just noise. Oop. Not that though. Add leaves. Actually, I think I need the maximum height over here, and then a minimum, a bit more. Because the centre of the map is going to be very very forestry. Let's go to the asset store and just put in grass. 3 assets. Grass and flower pack. Bushes and stuff. That's pretty nice. Let's open that in Unity. Are these ideas for the game? Alright, we got that one. I don't like that. I've got trees and that I need to texture. There's some bushes. But I want a tree painter. What is it? Add grass texture. Here we go. I just downloaded a bunch of grass textures. So we'll pin this, and then flowers and grass, textures, grass. That's a ground. That's a nice ground texture. Let's have a look at it. How big is it? That's 4K as well. That's a nice ground texture. I'm actually gonna get rid of them leaves because it's a bit too much, I think. So we're gonna get rid of this texture. Actually, delete it. Alright, remove it from all of them. I think. Why is it still on now if it's been removed? Alright. Why can't I edit my brush size? That's weird. Why can't I edit my brush size? I can do. Literally go in here. Just delete these two. There we go. And then re-add this. I'm probably gonna have to do this again now. So dirt, grass. Actually, I don't like grass. I haven't actually made that many maps. So I'm gonna have to re-add these and maybe turn off my Steam as well. So I'm just gonna add all these back. Grass, dirt. Need sand in there. What does the other sand look like? Ooh, we could have both of these. Snow. Alright, let's do this properly. Just add everything that I want. That's 3 types of dirt. Gonna add moss rock. Add normal rock. Add dark cliffs. No, I don't want that cliff texture, that's horrible. Okay. Alright, so let's go through this. So, we need the snow at the top, obviously. Snow, cliff, moss, that cliff. Sand's going to be at the bottom. Sand at the bottom. And then we're going to have the grass here, then dirt grass. Okay. So so we're gonna have set height 100. As the 2 snows on here, it's going to be really hard to see, so we're going to set height, maximum height for all this, and then literally just have it like that. So do 35, sorry 55, and then minimum fall off, so we get some, and then maximum fall off. Just add that. Then we go 90 with this, and then we'll just literally do that. There we go. Random pre-mades, love it. Oh, that's a good one, that is. So with this, we're gonna have height. Which is gonna be that. There we go. And then with this one, we're going to have it as sloped and height. So the height's going to be minimum like that. Then the fall off down a bit, and then we're going to have the slope. Go back to the height and same with this one, we're going to set the height, maximum height. Oops. Don't want that one, I want slope. Like that. And then we're going to have grass at the height. This map is actually a free height map. So this is literally from an image. And Unity just generated the height map. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. uh, no comment on that comment that you just did. Maybe I should put like this dirt up here and just have like the random, then add literally just a noise onto this. So it breaks up the grass just a tiny bit. I got no idea what that noise scale actually does. Ooh. Just do that and have a little bit of fall off here. Pull this back a little bit. And literally just do fall off here like that. Oops. Then we got our sands, which is going to be noise and height. So want the height to be like that, but the maximum height to maybe be 50, maybe. Want it quite a bit, so do 30. Just add some random noise to it. Just breaks up some of that sand, dirt and stuff like that. And then we got this, which ain't to scale. There we go. No, you'll have to send it me through Discord. Plus, there's not going to be any fall damage in the game. What do you think? I think that looks pretty good, actually. I actually do like that. That's very nice. I need to clean up some bits, but actually I probably don't actually need to clean up that much. It's pretty good as it is. Looks pretty good as it is. So what I'm going to do is, so I don't lose this, I'm going to drag this into content right here. So if I ever need a terrain, I've got one. So I really like that. Does came out really nice. Saying that the players are going to be like, yeah, I'll show you the player how big they are. Actually, let's delete him. Let's just put him here. And then we go to... Why isn't it like going to the player? I've got no idea. Is my train offset? No, it's not. Oops. Alright, this is the size of the player compared to the map. I think that looks pretty decent, saying how small the player is. That needs a bit refining, but for a first try I think it's pretty good. Plus, this is literally just the train portion. I will be adding, where is it? Environment, rocks. I'll be adding stuff like this into the terrain. Mountain face bits. Like that. So it's going to break it up. We're going to do the grass. So we're going to add a grass texture. Add. I'm gonna quickly add that we added, and then there we go. I don't know why it's not painting the grass. That's weird. Should be painting the grass. It's weird. Has I actually painted it without me knowing? No, I didn't. Why is it not painting? Maybe it just, they don't like that kind of stuff no more, so let's just add this in here instead. Let's see if it paints this. The brush is read only. Why is the brush read only? don't have no. Oh, okay. I probably need to go this and unpack it. No? Oops. I don't know why it's not allowing me to put it down, so I may need to uninstall Train Toolbox.
Hi guys, we've had some reports of people not being able to follow our terrain video when using Unity 2021. At the moment, the terrain tools package doesn't show in the package manager for some reason, so this is just a questions or feedback in the comments, and subscribe and click
Weird. Alright. I may need to uninstall this. Let's save. and then reload the project. Save the project as well. See if that fixes it. Jetpack away. It's still only read only, what the hell? Oh, okay. Need to literally just remove all this. Need to add that as much as possible. Need to find some more grass textures. So let's go back to the Unity asset store. Oh, knew what I meant anyway. Go free. Could just go here and have a look to see if they have any grass textures. Let's download this. I might start buffering, guys. There we go. Can I put that in here? could literally try and does not like that texture. Alright, so what we gotta do is go into Photoshop. I literally split this off into pieces, all these. So just do this. Just literally put it down like that. Drag it down. Let's see how that looks in Unity. Grass one. Where's that? At the top, that makes no sense. Let's try it anyway. Alright, so we just need to save these now. Grass 2. Grass 3. So saved all of them. Go add grass material. Grass 2. Alright. So what we can do is literally just put down the opacity to maybe 1, maybe? 0.1. And just literally paint the grass on the grass. I don't think Train Peter has an automatic placement of this. gonna have to add one bit by bit, but that's okay. So we just painted not with that brush though. Maybe a brush like this. See how that grass looks. Oops. So there's move some of this up here. Then we can add this grass in here as well, not randomly. So what you get is this effect. So when the player, let me just get my player model, if I can find it. When I get my player, he will have quite a bit of grass. Maybe I need to set the scale down of that grass just a tad. That's all good. So all I need to do is literally edit these textures. Just set scale. Okay, this was grass 1. And it should change in here. Which it does. And then we go to grass 2. Just edit the scale a bit. Take it down a bit. Export. Oh, it's here. That's why. I'm a silly Billy. So let's just undo that. We'll just edit the grass height in here. Where's our player? Is there? There's going to be trees and other foliage in here as well when it's done. But yeah, that's one piece of terrain done. Yeah, I've got not many actually, not many at all. We've got 6 pieces of terrain that we actually need to do fully. And it's not even that much. So I think that's pretty decent. So what we need to do is do this one. Uh, 0.5, then 0.5. We get some really nice grass. It's literally not that much that I need to do, so because it's only this green bits that I need to do. Obviously you can't see it painting, but it is painting. Go and see where I've painted and where I haven't. Because you want a smooth transition from one area to the next. Right here, keep painting. Get some on here. Maybe get my brush size just a little bit smaller. So we can get some of that in there. And then make my brush a lot bigger. It will break up the texture underneath as well. All this grass. Will break up all the texture underneath. All the stuff. So that's another good thing about doing this kind of thing, because it breaks it all up. And yeah. I really hate it when it does that. Obviously in real life, grass is not even, so unless it's been maintained by someone. But this is meant to be like a hunting ground for the alien race that's on here. So you're gonna get, it's not maintained at all. Okay. Put some grass on here. Just turn this up so I can actually see what I'm doing. And we just add quite a lot of Control Z that. Just adding grass in patches. You know, the funny thing is, do you know what this Battle Royale is based off? Do you know the Alien vs Predator films? No, Predators. I swear in the movie somewhere, when the guy's lying there, there's a sign. I'm not quite sure, it's been a long time. That literally says, keep off the grass. It's going to be solely based off of that. Where these aliens have taken predators from different worlds. And yeah, so you're gonna have PvE, but the enemy is gonna be brutal. Like, you're gonna have dogs chasing you, so you're gonna have certain elements that is gonna literally start chasing you at certain intervals of the game. Like, not at the start. Like, let's say the Battle Royale is 15 minutes long. At the 3-minute mark, gonna have like maybe dogs start going out the ground. This is not just hunted by one team. They're gonna be hunting all the teams. So it's either you shoot, if you're in a fight, you either shoot the dogs or shoot the enemy, because the dogs are going to be really hard to kill. So because they're going to be more like really thick skin and stuff. So what I want to do is have people choose their location. Also, there's going to be randomly, what I want to do, sorry, is randomly generate like traps the players have to watch out for. Like in a really grassy area, there could be some like bear traps or some stuff like that. Which will be so these dogs are going to be randomly spawning. Then you've got like NPCs, like kind of like bees nests and stuff. They'll literally just mess you up if you disturb them. So you can instead of like exploding barrels in normal games, you'll have these like nests and stuff. They'll be around like the map near trees and stuff, and it's going to be like their bees kind of thing. So if you shoot it and someone's near it, it's going to locate the nearest player and start attacking. So that's going to be really cool to see people. Like I said, the skill is going to be the premise of the Battle Royale is to bring out a Battle Royale that's extremely on the high skill based. So you're going to have so many movement options. Like you're going to have your normal WASD, sprint, jump. You're also going to have double jump, dash, wall jumping, wall climbing, a dodge ability. The dodge ability will make you invincible for a certain amount of frames. So they're called iframes in fighting games, called Invincibility Frames. So you're going to have a lot of movement, and all this resets. The dodge, the dash, and the double jump resets when you land on a surface. So you could double jump, dash the wall, land on the wall because there is wall climbing, then double jump off the wall and back on the wall and stuff like that. It like any kind of surface that has a collider, that's tree, anything like that, you can. It's all about movement and having your movement. There's going to be sliding as well. Yeah, if you've ever played or heard of the game Guns, then that's what it's going to be more like to, or Mirror's Edge. So what I need to do for tomorrow is most likely texture the trees, because I want to put in the trees next. So we've got quite a few trees. They're all just models that I have not textured yet. And the textures are here, but they're just not textured. So that's what I want to do that off stream, because that's going to be extremely boring. Literally just clicking and assigning materials for all the trees is going to be extremely boring for everybody. So I want to do that, and I want to do the rocks as well. I need to also classify different rocks for things, because some of these rocks are literally for the cliffs and that. So yeah. But trust me, it's going to be epic. Like, if you know how to use movement, it's going to be really good for people to learn how to do that stuff. Got all this stuff to texture as well. Hedges. I got tree stumps and stuff. Got a lot of props for the environment. Got some books. And stuff to build houses with, and then we've got some sci-fi elements, power cables, or vines, whatever they want to call them. And then we got like houses. So need to texture them. Need to texture the player, the items. Yes, we do have loot crates already, even before of thingy, because everything's going to be, everything in the game is going to be centralized unless you want to trade it with a real person. So if you want to like sell your really rare skin to someone for real money or crypto, you can transfer it to NFT, but it's not a requirement to do that unless you are selling it to someone. So let's say you got a really rare skin that's worth two grand. You can transfer it as an NFT. And this is where I think NFTs are really good. You can transfer it to an NFT and then sell it to a person that wants it, and they buy it and they get it in the game. This is where I think NFTs are going to take over, is in-game items. In-game items are going to be centralized until someone, or the person that has them, decides that they want to transfer it or sell it to someone. I've got so many skins in Fortnite. I've got some of the rarest skins in Fortnite, and they're just stuck on my account. I cannot sell them to anyone. I can't transfer them illegally to anyone. So that's where NFTs will be really good. They will be extremely good at that. So we've got armor and that already. We've got some other details. Got architecture. Got Air Canyon. Points of interest. So we've got like houses. Stuff like that. Got some dam bits. Some sci-fi ruins. Got some shacks that'll be literally used for people to use. So you can just imagine this on a map, and you like go in there, loot up here, loot there, loot down here, in a little town somewhere. Right, got another shack where you loot that as well. It's gonna be pretty cool. I think this is actually pretty small compared to the base character. Yeah, these scales need to go down a little bit. All the characters needs to be scaled up. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm literally just gonna have a house with a paint bucket and a roller in there, and then have it on the house, like it all painted and that, like properly, and then have like a sign here going, Wesonator was here. That's gonna be cool. There's also going to be a lot of nice skins for people to use as well. I can't find it. So we've got like different buildings. Can't remember weapons here. So we've got weapons already. We've got a couple of weapon skins. And then we've got the actual weapons. And then we've got the textures for them weapons. A nice blade here. And we'll just do great material. Like that. We got, I think this is a reverse version of it. So yes, I do need voices for player characters. I need a voice for the Battle Royale. So we got like this knife. It's real nice. The default skin is that one. Got just grab the AK-47 for instance. So we'll have the default skin. Where's the ammunition? Cool. So we got the default skin here for the AK, and then we got some really cool skins. Let's just do this one quickly. Need to turn on the emission map, dude. That'll be pretty dope. Got stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of skins, and obviously you won't be able to swim out to the ocean. It'd be impossible. I need to make this. There is a nice water shader somewhere, I can't remember where it was. Is it here? Prefab. To this one. Reset user. Water base. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna have this water here. On a couple of these islands, like that little one there, and on this one, and one over here, there's going to be high tier loot for people to go and use. So if I play this, the water should animate. So yeah. So yeah, I've got to do a lot of texturing off stream. So this is an asset from Unity Asset Store. They really do some really nice. We can bump up some of these values. Can bump up the water to make it water scaled, not as much. All the distortion values. You could have it really vigorous if you wanted to. It's a really good asset. So I like it. It'll be literally a circle. So the area, it will be randomized on the map, but it will be a circle. So it could spawn anywhere on the map. So it could spawn over here, or over here, or over here. But I think what I want is it to spawn before you drop out, so you know where it's going. But the circle, let's say it picks a random place on the map, it will slowly go towards the centre of that point. It won't move any further from that circle. So no matter where it is, let's say it's at this little dot here, but it's like this big, it will continuously shrink until it's on that dot. So it will be randomised on the island, so you won't get the circle on here. Will be in a radius of this island. Yes, you will know where the end circle will be from the start. So as soon as the circle spawns, so before you drop, the circle will go around the map. So it could be here, could be here, could be here. So it'd be pretty big, but wherever that circle center is, that's exactly where it'll end. It won't move until the round is over. So yeah, this water's really nice. I like it. Could always bring up the water a little bit, so it's more like that. I think that'll probably be better as well to have it like this. Introduce some new islands. So there's an island there that I'm going to put a tree on. Some islands on a couple of islands. Loads of islands there. So yeah, you're literally going to know where the circle ends. So the circle's literally going to end in the centre of the map. It is going to be a force field. It's going to be a force field that closes in, but I also want it that the alien dogs, so you'll take minor damage in the force field, but the dogs will attack you, and the predator aliens and stuff like that will attack you and shoot you and that. So you'll see like drop ships coming in, like dropping off aliens outside the circle, because they're trying to contain what it is. So the circle is not going to be... The force field's going to damage your shield, but not your health or armor that you have. But these aliens will literally shoot at you, and it would literally be like an aimbot. So every time the more into the game it is, the stronger them aliens become. So and they will randomly go anywhere and seek out the nearest person in outside the circle. Hopefully, that's my plan. That's my plan. If I can get it to do that, is a different story. If not, I'm going to take your idea and have alien ships come across and just bombard in outside the circle to replicate damage. That'd be really nice. So, sounds like a plan. But the alien dogs will be pretty easy to do. It's just trying to set them for certain areas. Like there's going to be like random games that come into inside the circle as well. So in one game you might get alien dogs. The next game you might get something completely different. Like maybe an alien AI race comes down and starts shooting at people. Stuff like that. I want it as random as possible, but not so random that you can't get away with it. Like the alien dogs are probably going to be the strongest thing to spawn in the game, because they'll come in like a pack of 4, and they'll have insane health and just be relentless at chasing you. but they're going to be programmed, so they're not smart. They're just literally predators. So you'll be able to like go onto houses and stuff and shoot them because of all your abilities that you will have. And certain alien races will have certain abilities as well. So humans will be the normal alien race with just I think I'm gonna have humans have something called adrenaline rush, where you move faster and take less damage, because some of the other alien races will have like invisibility and cloning themselves and stuff like that. So the cloning one is kind of like Mirage, but you take double the damage, and also you're doing double the damage, but also can take double the damage. So the other one where they're invisible is it's going to be pretty hard to balance though, especially in a game like this. It might be for a couple of seconds or something. I do want to make an alien race that instead of having 2 weapon slots, they have 1 weapon slot and a portal gun, and they can portal a set distance. So the portals won't be attached to walls, they'll literally just be at a set distance. So you like left portal or right portal or like spawn near you, and then the other one will be, let's say, 2 meters away or something like that, and you can portal like that. So that would be pretty cool to do, like a portal gun for an alien race. It'll bring up so many possibilities for people to be very skillful at. But a portal gun would have a cooldown, just to stop people from spamming. But the portals will stay open if you have shot it anyway. So, it'd be pretty cool. Anyway guys, I've got to go. It's been fun doing this terrain. Hopefully we can get some more done at some point. And yeah, this terrain's been pretty cool. Pretty cool. I just need to texture all the trees on that, and that's going to take some time, so that'll be pretty awesome. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. I don't know what I'm playing, if I'm doing this or playing, I don't know. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.